We're speaking about weather. Let's get on over to meteorologist Audrey. Shirley. Audrey, we saw some rain earlier today, but thankfully, like you said, it's kind of gone away now. So what's going to happen overnight for us?
Yes, so overnight it'll still be muggy, but that mugginess is going to get better for tomorrow as that humidity does drop and it'll be slightly cooler. But then more heat returns later on this week. So enjoy tomorrow while it lasts. 84 right now in Chattanooga, but it does feel like 88 with that heat index. It's 84 for Chattanooga, as I just said, 73 in Murphy, 80 in Scottsboro, 79 in Fort Payne. And those dew points are still in the 70s and 68 for Murphy. So that means you still want to have access to some sort of cooling source for the evening hours. Now, within the past few hours, those storms have cleared out. We are good to go now. And even for the overnight hours, it'll be good, except it'll just feel a bit muggy outside. Now for tomorrow morning, that's when that mugginess is going to decrease because there will be less moisture in the air, and that means that heat index is going to be lower too, so it's going to feel more enjoyable and tolerable outside. Now the high will be 90 tomorrow, so it'll still be technically hot, but just not as hot as what it was today. For Tuesday, that humidity goes up and it'll still be in the 90s even for the remainder of this week. Now going into tonight, like I mentioned earlier, it'll be warm and muggy with partly cloudy skies, 71 degrees for the low in Chattanooga, 70 in Murphy, 71 in Altamont. If you want to take your dog on a walk tomorrow, you certainly can, especially since that humidity is lower and you'll have nice sunny skies. Just keep in mind you're going to want to walk your dog before 2 p.m. That way you don't hurt your dog's little paws once it does reach 90 degrees for tomorrow's high. So 90 degrees for the high, and we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be less humid and just slightly cooler and more enjoyable outside. 90 for the high in Chattanooga, 80 in Altamont, 89 for Murphy. We can see that heat index lowers for tomorrow and it starts creeping right back up beginning Tuesday, 94. That's what it'll feel like on Tuesday, and then it feels like 100 beginning on Wednesday again. Now that humidity drops significantly, it's going to feel comfortable outside for tomorrow, and then Tuesday, that's when that humidity climbs right back up and more moisture is in the air. And speaking of moisture, we do have another 40% chance for a tropical development to form near Mexico, and that's in addition to Hurricane Beryl. Hurricane Beryl is already at a Category 4 hurricane, and it is going to be catastrophic. So if you do have any traveling plans for this week, especially for the 4th of July, make sure not to go within these areas. So don't go towards Cancun or even Campeche, because this is where that hurricane is going to travel even by Thursday, and it's also headed towards the Windward Islands by tomorrow morning. It's going to make landfall there. And the rest of the week, it'll be 90 for the high tomorrow, 92 for Tuesday, just a few spotty sprinkles on Tuesday. Wednesday, the same thing, a few spotty sprinkles, 95 for the high for Tuesday or Wednesday through Friday. And then storms do return to the Tennessee Valley beginning on the 4th of July and going into this weekend.